You'll at least have two on the feed. Amy's watching and my parents are watching.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah. I don't have any other friends, so that's all the people I can tell to watch.
Honestly, we usually have like 16, 17 people watching, so. Just ready to watch it back over.
He came in late. He's here.
Well, like in the high school games, they do a coordination.
Move on the map, never slip. What you gonna do when you out? Who you with? You ain't really about that. Don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your lips. Don't you? You ain't really about that. Don't you? Really on the move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your lips.
All right, welcome to the JV scrimmage game. We have a whole bunch of kids on the ice. Bantam Black is in white. The high school JV crew is in black and orange. We've got 3 goalies, all of them wearing white. Leander, I believe he's going to go down to the opposite end, so we'll be shooting on Leander probably. But we'll see what they do here. We've got a guest player for Bantam Black, Reed Murdoch, who practices with the team, will be playing with the team in this scrimmage. That's about it. Oh, and then we've got Patrick and Ryder, who are wearing white and playing with Bantam Black. So a little bit of a shuffle to the lineup and a lot of skaters. I didn't do the math. It's probably something like 18 on the Bantam Black bench, something like that. So I think I counted about 14 on the JV side. So we will get it started here in a minute or two. And I'll do my best to call out all the names. I'm not as familiar with the JV names, so I apologize if you're wondering about them. I'll tell you who scored, hopefully, at least. And I'll tell you who's out there to start. So fired up, slapping the boards with their sticks. Smith, Murphy, Nail, Cam Beckendorf, and James Little out there. We got 3 guest referees. I'm assuming these are varsity players reffing. Warner gets it up to Mitchell. Mitchell comes away with it behind the net. Throws it across, nobody there. Luke Battershell comes on with it. Ryder Borat picks it up. Leaves it for Luke. Shot blocked. Patrick and Ryder now out there with Benny as well. And JV sending it around the wall now. Ryder's going to pick it up. He centers it, goes across. Benny picks it up now. RJ and Gus out there. Now JV's coming through with some speed. Cutting through everybody, but it's poked away by RJ. Nice job. Ryder looking for a pass. He chips it up to Patrick. Patrick cuts across. Now JV has it. Puck's going to go down, no icing. It's not going to make it, so RJ sends it hard around to Benny. Jace and Andrew come on. Joe's going on next. Cam Beckendorf behind the net. Pass is intercepted. Saved by the goalie. Now it's sent around over to Cam. Cam up to Andrew. Sent right back down in low. Gus going after it now. Arbor battling for it. Gus. Now it goes down to the corner. Arbor has it. He backhands it out to the neutral zone. Hayden, Drew, and Reed come on. Reed has it. Got some pressure. And it comes back out the other way as the goalies get a change. We're probably doing about 16 minutes on the clock. I didn't check. It's 8 minutes now and left in the first here. Hayden passes up to Reed. Reed gets it up to Drew. Drew has a chance here. Gets a quick shot, it's blocked, hits the side of the net. He sends it up to Trey, actually. Trey shot blocked. Warner has it. Sends it up to Trey, down into Reed. Reed drops it to Drew. And Drew chips it in and goes for line change. Puck goes up and out of play. So we'll face off at the circle. We got Smith, Murphy, Nail, Battershell, and Trey Beckendorf. Warner's going to get a shot. Gets deflected to the back wall. JV's coming through with speed. Now it's sent back out. It looks like Weston Boret backhanding up the wall. Right back to Weston. Battershell goes after it now. JV has it. Pass across. Quick shot. Makes it 1-0. The assistant captain Van Meer with the backdoor goal. Ryder, Benny, Patrick, RJ, Gus out there. Benny wins it forward. He's got Patrick across. Nice backhand, but Patrick couldn't get much on that shot. JV has it. Shot's blocked. Patrick gets it up to Ryder. Ryder's going to get a chance here. Glove saved by Leander. And it's going to go down all the way. Goalie's going to play it. So no icing. Patrick up to Benny. Benny sends it in the zone. Ryder's going to get to it. Ryder centers it to Benny. Benny to Patrick, but it's picked off. Ryder shot hits Patrick's skate. Goes out the other way. We got a one-on-one. Cam Beckendorf back. Shot and save. James Little. Pass up to Patrick. Intercepted. Good shot, saved. Just under 5 minutes left in the first. They are tracking shots, apparently. It looks like it's maybe 2-2. I don't know. Seems like it might be a little more than that. But we've got Bartholomew, correct. Little, and Cam Beckendorf. Puck comes out to Jace. Jace has 2 jerseys around him. Tries to get it in the zone. It's taken away now by JV. We're going to get an opportunity here. Willowitz can't hold that puck. Now JV has it along the wall. Puck is loose in the middle, correct. Takes a look, cuts back, and backhands it around the loop. Battershell gets it out. Bantams will change. Hayden, Drew come out. I think Reed will be the next one to come as correct goes. Now Reed's out. Stretch pass over to Drew. Comes through. Leaves it for Hayden. Hayden to Reed. Reed trying to center it. Pass is picked off. Now going back the other way. JV with a chance here. Shot saved. Loose and covered. And let's stop the clock this time at 3:08. Gus tries to clear it, hits somebody and stays low. Quick backhand shot is saved. Quick shot goes wide. Now Gus has it. He tries to clear it out. It's kept in. Shot on goal. Behind the net. Oh, can't hold on to that one now. RJ goes to the wall. With Drew helping. Puck comes up to the point. Kept in. And the shot goes wide. Now RJ has it. He sends it around to Gus. Gus getting some pressure. He chips it up towards Reed, but it's picked off. Quick shot goes wide. Drew has it. He's going to rim it hard, nobody there. Hayden comes away with it. He's going to dump it down. We're going to say no ice as Bantam's go for a change. It's brought back out the other way. Cam setting up behind the net now. Gets it up to Smith. Smith has Warner going through. And Mitchell. We're going to go on the power play. 119. Van Meer goes to the box for 2 minutes. We've got Benny, Ryder, Patrick, James, and Cam. Ryder looking to set something up. He passes it across to Patrick. Over to Benny. Taken away by JV, but not cleared out. Now it's out. Now Ryder coming through with it. Ryder centers it to James. Shot saved by Leander. Bantam's regrouped here. Patrick has it. Tries to get it to Ryder. Comes out of the zone. 22 seconds left in the period. Minute left on the penalty. Benny has some room. He takes a look. Makes a move. Centers it. Puck is loose. Leander covers. Puck is now out. Ryder centers it. Goes behind. That'll be it for the first period. So shots are now even. 6-6 with 41 seconds on this power play to start the second. We'll be back in a moment. Correct. Bartholomew, Barber, Trey, and Luke. Bartholomew chips it up to Barber. JV comes through. They're shorthanded for another 22 seconds. Correct has some room. Can't quite hold on to that pass, and it goes the other way now. We're back to even strength. Penalty expires. Luke has it. Tries to clear it, but it's intercepted. Now down low. JV trying to center it. That's going to be an ice. We're going to say nope. The tip. So play on. We'll get a line change as Smith, Mail, Murphy come on. RJ out there now with Luke. Shot saved by the goalie. Good opportunity for JV there. But a good save by the goalie. Puck is bouncing. Now it goes the other way. Thought Bantams were going to get a breakaway shot there. Another shot and another save. Face off at the circle. Reed, Drew, and Hayden. RJ and Gus now. Gus gets it over to Drew. Drew out to Hayden. Now it comes back the other way. JV has it behind the net. Good pressure by RJ and Gus. Gus backhands it up to Drew. Drew leaves it for Reed. Reed gets it up the wall. And the puck gets behind everybody. The last one back is going to be Cam. Quick shot, low shot save. Rebound opportunity here. Nope, nothing. Blocked by Reed. Ryder comes out. Reed and Drew still out there with Ryder now. Drew shot up off the blocker into the net. They're going to play it. Goalies are changing. As James Little gets into a bit of a scrum. No penalty. Patrick to Ryder. Shot. Saved by Leander. The net comes off.
Leander.
But he's not better.
Great save by Leander there. JV trying to get it out of their zone. They do. Benny, Patrick, and Ryder with James and Cam. Ryder tries to get that pass up to Patrick, but it's intercepted. Benny comes through though. Benny has one to beat. He goes wide, passes it across, but Ryder can't get a shot off. Ryder, touch pass, hits Leander and goes to the middle now, back the other way. Luke chips it up. Trey has it now behind the net. And JV might have a breakaway. Weston Borat here. Puck's loose in the middle. Goes to the wall. Shot from the blue line, goes in, makes it 2-0. JV. Jace, Joe, Andrew, Gus, and RJ. Shot saved and covered. Puck goes around behind the net over to RJ. Shot saved and covered. Gus sends it up to Andrew. Shot saved by the goalie. Another shot, another save. And Bantam will get a change here. We got James, Cam, Smith, Nail, Murphy. We're going to get a penalty on JV. So at 6:04, Bantam will go on the power play here as we got a bit of a yard sale going on at the penalty box. Patrick, Benny, and Ryder come out with James and Cam. Pass across, shot, and another save, but then the rebound
Ryder
goes in as Leander was down after making an awesome first save. Ryder had a wide open net on that rebound. So 2-1 is now the score. Shots are tied at 12 apiece, as the Bantam team is staging a comeback here in the second period. 5:55 left on the clock. Mitchell, Smith, and Nail come back out. Puck is loose behind the net. Nobody knows where it is. Centering pass shot is saved. We will get a line change for Bantam. We got Reed, Hayden, Drew, Luke, and Trey. Trey with a nice tie-up. Puck comes out. JD has it. Now it comes out to Drew. Hayden and Drew are pressuring it. Aiden gets it up the wall towards Drew, but not all the way to him. Now it comes out the other way. Gus stretches it across to Reed. Reed's cutting through. Tries to pass it across to Patrick. Goes to the wall. Swing pass by Patrick, picked off. It'll be a high stick and no call, so they'll play on. Now puck comes out around to Benny. Kept in by JV. Now Benny takes it away. Benny gets up to Patrick. Patrick over to Ryder. Ryder across to Benny, but he couldn't get a shot off. He had one tying up his stick. Puck is loose. And that will tie it up.
Ryder.
The rebound came over to Patrick, who centered it across to Ryder for the backdoor goal there. Score is 2-2. Shots are 13 apiece. So we are all tied up at 4:04 in the second period. Patrick, Benny, Ryder, James, and Cam out there. Patrick coming through with speed. He's got one to beat. He leaves it for Ryder, who has to regroup. Now he sends it to Benny. Benny over to Patrick. Patrick, with the net came off as Leander slid across and hit it with his leg. They'll play on though. Patrick has it. Takes a quick shot. Ryder gloves it out of the air. And I believe that's a hat trick for Ryder. And Bantam now ahead 3-2. Luke has it, stretches up to Trey. Trey touches it, no icing. Leander comes out to play it. And it's picked off by Luke, who's going to get a shot. Actually, no, that was Joe. And the shot went high up over the net. And out of play. Jace, Joe, Andrew, Trey, and Luke out there now. At 2:51 in the second period. Andrew's shot saved by Leander. That comes out to Trey. Jace tries to get a shot, doesn't get much on it. Bounces over to Joe, now behind the net. Comes back out to center ice. Joe's going to pick that up. He's got a lot of black jerseys in front of him. And it goes the other way. Quick pass, the shot. He's going to want that one back. Shot goes just wide. Stays out, but it's still loose. Another shot goes wide. Slap shot. Saved. Not covered. Loose along the near wall. Bantam's battling for it to get it out. They do. Joe takes that one away. Joe's digging. He hits the post, and it goes out. Joe almost had a goal on the end of there. And puck will go down for an ice. They're going to say no, and they'll play on here. Stretch pass up to Smith. Smith with Murphy. He looks for the pass. He gets it to him. If you can't catch it in time, and it goes to the back wall. Puck comes the other way. JV now with some speed. Gus racing back. Great hustle by Warner, but now nobody on the puck. Now RJ's there. Gus has it. He's going to clear it out to Warner. Warner takes a look. It's going to be a breakaway for Smith. Smith's shot.
Oh, good job, Leander.
Hit Leander in the chest. And we will get a stoppage of play at 51 left in the second period. Lunan, Murdoch, Kim, Beckendorf, Little. We'll try to get another shot on Leander here before the minute expires. Puck goes to the corner. Now it's sent around over towards Little. Brought out by JV. They have some speed and numbers. Good block by Cam. Now Reed has it. Picked off. Puck was bouncing through the middle of the ice there. Now it comes around to Drew. Drew takes a look. Tries to get it out, but it's kept in. 17 left in the period. As Cam skating with it now. He's going to try to take it coast to coast. 10 seconds left. Comes out of his zone. 1 second. And that'll do it for the second period. As a JV scrum ensues after the whistle. So we will be back here in a moment for some third period hockey, but I'll run back the stats. Bantam's up 3-2. Shots are 18-14. Bantam's with a 4-shot advantage. So we'll be back in a moment for some third period hockey. All right, we've got 12 minutes on the clock. About 30 minutes left to practice here, so we'll see how much time we actually end up running. Ryder, Benny, Patrick, James, and Cam out there. Patrick has it. He tries to center it. 4 black jerseys there. James has it. James up to Ryder. Cleared out of the zone by JV. Benny is back. Then he gets knocked down hard. Comes the other way now. Patrick leaves it for Ryder. Ryder has one to beat. Puck was loose. Trey has it.
Patrick to
And a
Ryder.
quick shot, score by Patrick, it looks like. I looked away for a moment there, but I think it was Patrick. So now, Bantam has a 4-2 lead. JV shot goes wide. Andrew correct there now with it. He sends it across the ice over towards Jace Barber. And Bartholomew behind him. JV stick handling in the corner now. Luke going after it. Comes up to the point. Kept in. Now out. Weston Boret. Fancy shot between the legs. Saved by the goalie. Another shot goes just wide. RJ and Joe there. Battling for it. Get it out of the zone now by Jace. As Bantam will get a partial change. Kind of a bad time to take the change there. JV brought it right in. Now Warner has a fast break.
Go, Warner.
Warner's got one after him. He makes a nice move. He gets tripped up. They're going to get a penalty. As Warner thinks
Penalty
the
shot!
referee, he might get a penalty shot. The fans are calling for the penalty shot for Warner. We're going to see what they do. They're going to do a penalty shot. Warner's penalty shot against Leander. Already with a 2-goal lead, Warner's going to look to make it a 3-goal lead here at 9:08. Warner comes in on this left side, a quick shot, saved by Leander. Big opportunity there to extend the lead, but Leander shuts it down. Smith, Murphy, Nail, McMahon, and Jansen out there. Puck gets behind everybody. RJ's the last one back. Shot. Oh, what a weird one. Centering pass. Looked like both players kind of fanned on it, but just got enough to redirect that puck inside the post there. Makes it 4-3 now. JV closes the gap. Only down by a goal now. Still 9:08 on the clock. I think either we're stalling for time because we have extra time or we forgot to hit start. Still 9:08 on the clock. Murdoch, Kim, Lunin, Little, and Cam Beckendorf out there. Quick shot saved by JV. Drew battling for it. Now chipped up and now not out though. James Little going after it. Sending pass. Hayden leaves it for Drew. Drew gets it across the red line and goes in on net. Saved by Leander and covered. delayed whistle there, but we will face off down after the cover. Patrick, Benny, Ryder, Luke, and Trey now out there. Ryder centering pass hit the side of the net, goes off and out. JV picks it up. Good shot and a glove save. .802 left in the third. They're going to face off outside of the zone. Now Ryder has it. He's got Patrick up ahead. Now he gets it across to Patrick. Patrick's centering pass deflected high up over the net. JV comes back the other way. Good takeaway by Patrick. Gets it right back up to Ryder. Ryder has one to beat, now two. His brother back checked on him. And he dumps it across for Benny. Benny gets it to Patrick. Patrick to Ryder.
Patrick to Ryder.
Benny to Patrick to Ryder for the goal. Makes it 3-5. Bantam back up with 2-goal lead.
Patrick.
Bantam gets a change with Bartholomew correct out there. Rattershell and Trey Beckendorf now as the goalies are going to sub out. Shot save by the JV goalie. Puck comes across to Andrew. Andrew up to Jace. Jace coming through traffic, picking it up to himself. Was taken away. Puck gets behind everybody, but the goalie comes out. Throws it back up the ice to Jace. Jace dumps it in. We're going to call an icing. 6:19 left in the third period. Shots are now 19-21. Bantam still with a 2-shot lead and a 2-goal lead, 5-3. Smith, Murphy, Nail, McMahon, and Jansen out there. Puck comes out. Sent back in by Murphy. Pass is picked off and batted out of the air into the net by Lilowitz. Makes it 5-4. JV's battling back again. Down by 1 goal now. Kim, Murdoch, Lunan out there with Little and Cam Beckendorf. Reed collides with the referee, and he's back in the play now. Cam takes a look. Cam skating through the middle with it. Gets it up the wall towards Drew. They're going to wave off the icing. As a Weston with some nice footwork through traffic. He gets around 3 forwards, but can't get around the D there. Goalie gloves that one. So the defense will change here with Luke and Trey coming out. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the third. Shot gets deflected to the corner. Good pressure by Luke. Puck comes out to Hayden. Hayden cuts back through. He leaves it for Reed. Reed comes through. Reed gets tangled up. Puck's loose. Leander found it and covered. I don't think anybody saw that puck. It just was hiding behind a couple of skates the whole way in. Now the forwards will change. As JV arguing with themselves, they're all going to change now. Patrick, Benny, and Ryder out there. Now JV comes through. Nice little spin move. Holds onto that puck. But then gets taken off his feet by a big shot by Luke. And the benches go wild. Centering pass there, dangerous. Not able to capitalize on it. Good play by Trey. Play in the body there. Patrick chips it up the wall. Ryder and Benny right there, but 2 other black jerseys. As Weston's coming through with some speed. His brother's looking to size him up. Nope. Thought we were going to see a brother-on-brother hit there for a second, but he didn't hit him. And Weston took it all the way, got a shot off. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Shot was blocked. Now another shot goes through. Ryder has it. He's got Patrick up with him. Leaves it for Patrick at the blue line. Patrick tried to get it to Benny, but couldn't get it over to him. Now Gus drops it for Benny. Big hit by Patrick. And then Patrick gets shoved around a little bit. Now back over to RJ. RJ up to Patrick. Joe Bartholomew out there. James Little now gets it up, but not out. Ryder has a chance here. Ryder comes free with it. Shot gets saved by the blocker to the back wall. Good job by Leander. 1:40 left in the game. Andrew, Jace, and Joe out there. Joe works it up towards Andrew now, up to Jace. Jace is going to get a shot off here. He's got 1 to beat. His shot goes high and wide. $1:15 left in the game. We look to see a goalie pull here maybe in the last minute, down by a goal. See what they decide to do. 45 seconds left. We're going to get a stoppage. Timeout by JV. Coach Paulson calls a timeout. He might have touched him, but the other kid touched him. Both I think they both were like really tapped in. Just
I was gonna do it.
All right, they're dialing up the flying V or some other trick play here. Try to tie this game up. .2 on the clock. Shots are even, 22 apiece. Benny, Patrick, and Ryder back out there. Goes past Patrick's stick. We're going to say icing. .30 seconds left. Puck goes behind the net. JV. It's tied up. Pass is intercepted by Cam, but not cleared out. Milowitz's shot is saved. Clock is still running. And now he stopped it. Bantam ahead by a goal. JV trying to get a shot off. 15 seconds left here. Centering pass. Backhand shot. Save. Rebound. Puck's loose. Hits the post. Cleared out. That'll do it. And Bantams are going to win this one 5-4 in the friendly scrimmage against JV. So one more week of hockey left in this Bantam season, but they're fired up now, ready to go play Maha on Friday. So we will see you there, and thanks for tuning in.